Potpourri is the forbidden cereal. My memories skip forward a bit after that. I just remember being completely stunned at what Mary revealed to me. I can probably attribute it to memory loss caused by the mark. The next thing I know... Hey, they cleaned up the blood. I'm lying in a guest room in the mansion. I vaguely recall dragging myself up the stairs and coming here. I must have fallen asleep at some point, and thanks to that I feel a lot better. I'll die at dawn, huh? I try saying it out loud. It's definitely shocking, but I can't say it feels real yet. It doesn't make sense, way out of the blue. But if it's true, is waiting for my untimely death the only thing I can do? Yes. It might be a good idea to ask Mary some more about it. I find Mary sitting in the exact same spot as before. She hasn't moved an inch. I doubt a doll gets bored, waiting like humans do. Good morning, Lord Panaflex. Are you feeling better now? Sorta. Wonderful. Since it appears that you have calmed down, I would like to ask you a question. What will you do now? I can guide you down only two paths. The first is to wait for death. The second is to fight the mark. Can I just, cut it off? Can you help me? I can get a potato peeler if that's what you want. Just, scrape it off. If that is what you wish, yes. My master was researching the mark. A few days prior to her death, she found a way to escape it. Regretfully, she passed away before she was able to inform me. So she doesn't know anything after all. There is some time yet before dawn. You have a slim chance. Salvation is a thin thread dangling from heaven. Would that you grab hold of it, and I shall do my utmost to help. What will you do? I guess it boils down to whether or not I trust her. If she's right about this, my time on Earth is up at dawn. If I don't want to die, then there's no other choice but to resist the mark until then. If she's lying, I'll be fine when morning comes. But am I really alright with that? People are being killed in nonsensical, grotesque ways. Am I going to turn a blind eye to it? This is a life or death decision. I need to think about it carefully. Live or die. Deadly choice. You will be faced with choices that can result in death. There is limited time and your soul power will continue to drain. Time's up or wrong answers will result in a game over. So be quick, but also careful in finding the right answer. Restoring soul power. Completing a deadly choice will restore some soul power. Accelerated dialogue. Dialogue will spread up by pressing the L1 button, but certain dialogue cannot be sped up. Backlog. Options button. Auto mode. Hiding the dialogue window. You can hide the dialogue window by pressing the triangle button. Then I shall ask you, will you quietly wait for death, or struggle against the mark? Wait or struggle? I'm gonna fight, bitch! Safe. You survived. That's kinda cool. I've decided to trust you. As you say, Lord Panaflex. Then I shall carry out the dying wish of my master, and aid you. I cannot do much, but feel free to request anything you wish of me. I made up my mind, but that doesn't mean I know what I should do. I know squat about the supernatural, and losing my memory makes research impossible. But I don't have a moment to lose. A knock comes from the front door. Who'd come here this late at night? Oh my, what a sign of fate. It seems that other mark bearers have arrived. Is it instinct that she knows these things? Maybe she has some kind of mysterious power, being a talking doll and all. I beg your pardon, Lord Panaflex. I do apologize, but could you go greet our guests in my stead? They may experience shock if a doll such as myself welcomes them. Moreover, while I am able to move my arms, I am unable to walk. Okay. I move to the front door to greet our guests. People fated to die, like me. I wonder what they're like. Hi, folks. Y'all gonna die? Who I find at the door are not who I'd expect to see out this late at night. Oh shit, me, another doll. A high schooler. And a small boy. These kids have the mark? No way. We came here to see Professor Cujo. Who are you? I can't say I'm a total stranger since I am here in the mansion. Oh, so you're her older brother. Your eyes do look kinda similar. She seems to know Saya Cujo. Now that I'm thinking about it, that business card did say spirit healer. Going off this girl's accessories, I get the feeling she's a huge occult fan. I'm Moe Watanabe. I'm here to talk to her about this article she wrote in Oop Arts Monthly. She pulls out an occult magazine out of her bag. Inside is a picture of the mark. The accompanying article says the scar is a soul-inhabiting disease that erased the memory. Inquire at Cujo Mansion. This is the same scar, right? Moe lifts up her skirt a bit to show me her ankles. Right there, on her right thigh, is the mark. I think I know what the article means by erasing memories. I've been super forgetful lately. I am even blanking on my friends' names. That's never happened to me before. Do you think this scar's doing it? The article is obviously bogus. The young boy scoffs. Even kids know better than to believe in ghosts or curses these days. And a high schooler fell for it? You must feel embarrassed about that. But, Tsukasa. Hey, I prefer Mikasa. Weren't you hanging around in front of the mansion's gate? Fess up, your scar scares you. Ugh. Tsukasa seems to have no retort to that. He silently skulks. Looks like a bullseye. It's clear they're both mark bearers. I better bring them over to meet Mary. Alright, kids, you want to meet a dead body? Moe shrieks excitedly when she gets close. Oh my god, it's so cute! It's a doll, yeah? I've never seen one this big before. The craftsmanship is so detailed. It's almost like it's alive. They're both admiring her when... Welcome to Cujo Mansion. What the fuck? With that, the two new visitors join our number. They enter this monstrous world that hovers on the precipice of death. Mary tells Moe and Tsukasa about the mark once they regain their composure. All about the steady memory loss and their imminent death. It sounds like a ridiculous story, but it gains validity from coming from her. Both of their faces pale. Now, if you came specifically here because you believed Lady Saya's article, you must have already experienced the pain of losing your memories. Moe admitted as much earlier, but I can see Tsukasa's face darken. So it must be happening to him too. Hey, Moe, I'd like to confirm something. Where were you when you got the mark? My amnesia seems to be worse than theirs, so maybe they might remember. I'm not positive, but I think my mark might be a curse from Hanahiko. Hanahiko? This name is familiar to me. He is the ghost the resident children of this town whisper about, correct? My master was interested in him. So Saya Kujo was curious too. Could be connected to the mark somehow. I'd like to hear more about this ghost. As you wish, Lord Panaflex. Then I shall tell you the rumors of Hanahiko. Oh, here we go, more creep. Chapter 1. What the fuck? What the absolute fuck? Oh, did you not hear? About that ghost boy all the schools in H City are talking about? Sounds like Hanahiko is back. I heard that he can appear if you peek in a school mirror at night. He'll ask you something. Am I pretty? If you tell him no, he'll be fine. But if you say yes... then he just disappears. But that's not all. Hanahiko hates adults, you know. I heard that if the person he asks is an adult, they'll die. And not just drop dead. Their blood is drained from them. Oh, ghost vampire. And next to the corpse is a single rose. A rose dripping with blood. Oh, come on, that's not spooky. Rumors can be easily manipulated. Passing from one person to another, assumptions and errors mix in. But they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Moe, do you know anything else? I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at H Elementary School. This has got to be some sort of clue. I should ask her more about it. Where were you at? My big dream is to write about the occult, so I'd love to see a ghost. I found this article in a magazine mentioning Hanahiko had been seen there. I figured that place would be easier to sneak into than a regular school. Since it's been closed down, what should I ask next? Well, was he there? I don't know, but I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but a shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left. What should I ask next? When did you notice the mark? I noticed it later in the bath. A strange scar suddenly on my thigh really surprised me. Could you not have been bitten by a random dog? I realised immediately that it had to be what the Professor Kujo wrote about. I think I have a handle on what happened. No way to know for sure about the ghost, but there's no denying she had the mark after returning home from H Elementary. Then maybe... Tsukasa glances down at his left hand. Mine might be from Hanahiko too. I noticed it after I got home from T Elementary. That ghost was seen a lot at the schools in H City, right? Maybe he's remembered something. I better ask him some questions too. T Elementary? I go to school there. You've probably heard of it since it's the top rank elementary in H City. Oh, scoff, scoff. What should I ask next? When was this? Maybe around sunset. I was heading home until I realized I forgot something and turned back. What should I ask next? Did you see Hanahiko? No, and I didn't get chills or anything either. But I think I passed a mirror. I went to the bathroom before going home. I don't think he knows anymore. Their stories are pretty similar to the Hanahiko rumors. It can't just be a coincidence. You must investigate the places where Hanahiko appeared. For their sake, as well as yours. Well, that's all well and good, but what exactly am I investigating? Death and life coexisting. If the mark originated there, then a way to erase it will also be there. You must find it. Find the key you need to break the mark's curse. That is the only way to escape. And all of a sudden, a huge burden was dropped on my shoulders. It seems that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Where will you investigate? Go. Yeah, that's probably wise. They'd arrest you on the spot if you tried to sneak into a regular school. Oh, thank fuck for that. I wasn't actually looking. A middle-aged man who can't recall his name, let alone address or job title. I'd have no excuses if I got caught. Wanna get going then? Let's do this. Wait, you're coming too? Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanahiko yet. She grins at me. Is she really strong, or is this blind optimism? I'm going to. Hey, not you too. Seriously? My life's on the line here. I don't want to be the reason I die to be because you messed something up. That's pretty bold. Good thing you're small. But to bring kids along with me is... I understand your hesitation, but the mark does not discriminate, stealing lives of children and adults. If they wish to fight their fate, you should honor that. I suppose human logic doesn't fly when dealing with the supernatural. We'll need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive. Please, take only one mark bearer with you, however. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. I also ask that you not waste time dawdling the others on the way. It is possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effects of the mark. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. Have a safe trip. Don't talk to strangers. Selecting a partner. First select a mark bearer. Do this in the partner menu. Oh yeah, hey mister. Don't you think it'd be a good idea to take notes on what Mary's told us? Your memory's getting worse all the time. We don't want to forget anything. I don't know when I'll lose my memory again. I'll write down all the information I get and keep it in my file. Something in it might just save our lives at this point. New info has been added to the spirit file. Spirit file. Important info. Check it in your bag. Consult it. Saving. Save the mansion or haunts. Command, stab with knife, range short. Ooh, interesting. There's going to be combat. I can't remember how to save. Oh, there it is. Please, head to H Elementary and investigate Hanahiko. Choose whether to bring Lady Moe or Lord Tsukasa with you. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. And do not waste time dawdling. It is possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effects, so stop fucking talking to me and get the leg on. There we go. Okay, partner. Let's take you. First, we have to get to H Elementary. Mary says we're free to use the car in the garage. Hey, you're really gonna let people with memory loss drive? That's a stupid thing to do. The garage is detached from the mansion. The vintage model van and bicycles only accent the elegant interior. Thank God for careless people. The car key was left on the table. Time to go. Hey, according to Mary, you lost a bunch of your memories, right? Is it really okay for you to drive? She looks at me suspiciously. Don't worry, it'll be fine, I think. It'll all come back when I take the wheel. Part of that is to convince myself. But aren't you missing your license? If a cop finds us, we'll have more to worry about than Hanahiko. She's right about that. But our lives are on the line, so we don't have much of a choice. Once the mark's gone, I'll remember. Then I'll just have to have them reissue it. Assuming I ever got one. Now I'm even more worried. Just drive safe, okay? Let the girl drive, let the girl drive, let the girl drive, let the girl drive. Oh good, I can drive. Human bodies are remarkable. Back in the garage I wasn't sure if I'd be able to drive or not, but the second my hands touched the wheel, I wasn't worried anymore. My muscles reacted quicker than I expected, and now it's easy to guide this monster down the road. But now, thoughts of what I can no longer do start to filter into my head. Hey, mister. Mary pipes up hesitantly. I probably let the silence go on too long. She doesn't seem as cheerful as she was a little while ago. What's it like to lose your memories? I can't remember. That's a hard question to answer. What do you mean? Like, they all go at once, or a few pieces at a time? What if you're only left with sad memories? I'd hate that. I don't think it works like that, but I have no idea if it's getting worse or better. I don't know what I was like to begin with, so there's nothing to compare to. In that sense, rather than the memories vanishing, it's like everything's been painted white. And that's what it feels like. Oh. That makes no fucking sense. You sure I'm mature, mister? You take everything so calmly. The conversation dwindles, leaving only the sound of the tires on the road. Then thoughts start popping into my head again, one after another. I know we have to check out that mirror, but can we stop at McDonald's first? What else should we investigate? What do you think? We've got McDonald's at home. Moe glances over at me. Not a fucking Scooby. I can't even remember my own name. How the hell am I supposed to know what we're doing? Oh, please. I'm really counting on you. You are fucked, girl. Think whatever you want. I'm talking to a child. I need to show restraint and set a good example. But that's definitely how I feel. I stare down at the steering wheel. The doll in the mansion, mark bearers. The mark, spirits. It's all fucking weird. And the mysterious deaths. I feel like I'm going to be buried under all the crushing thoughts that keep popping into my head. What awaits me down this dark road? I feel a flutter from the mark on my wrist, like it's trying to warn me. Ah, Ghost Dog is gumming on his wrist. My brain might not be able to understand, but my body can sense it. That death is closing in. If that's happening... What? If that's happening isn't the problem anymore. It's more, how long do I have left? How much longer is it? What? I almost yelled, but I managed to swallow it down with effort. I think we're almost there. Really? Oh, it's closer than I thought. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. At any time, it could. It's a lot closer than you'd think. I'm talking about the school, dumbass. That dead body is pretty cool. Death by flowers. Creepy abandoned school. Looming ominously in the moonlight, the school definitely looks abandoned. For quite some number of years, in fact. The walls are starting to crack. All of the windows are broken as well. A thick chain is in front of the main gate to keep people from going in. Hey, you there. Not another step. Hi. Enthusiastic voice comes from a man in guard uniform. He must be patrolling the area. Looks like we got caught. This property belongs to the city. No one's allowed inside. Didn't you know? Or are you up to something? A bunch of people have been coming here on dares since it's haunted. You aren't one of them, are you? It's haunted? Well, that's what the rumors are saying anyway. It's a giant pain. Moe nods in agreement. It is pretty famous after all. The guard sighs. Anyway, the school's off limits, so you can't go inside. Jog on. I don't want any trouble on my first shift here. Please, just sod off. Okay? Muttering to himself, the guard makes his way into the school. As we watch him leave, Moe leans over and whispers, "Damn, there wasn't a guard when I was snuck in here before. We better not get caught." Well, shit. Moving around a haunt. Use the directional buttons to move. The map shows which way you're facing and where you can go. Oh, look, there's a little map up. So, headed to the entrance. Oh, pushing open the doors, I head inside. Whoa, it's so dark. We can't see anything like this. The moonlight doesn't reach inside, we'll just have to use a flashlight. But if we use the flashlight, that guard will find us. Can't do anything about it, I guess. Anyway, that mirror is... I'm pretty sure it's to the right on the staircase. What's that glowing shit? Investigating a haunt. Move the left stick to search the current area. Shine a flashlight on areas of interest to press the X button. Pressing circle enters the search. Use the directional buttons to end the search and move you. Oh! Oh, this is cool! The battered shoe rack is covered in dirt. A flyer containing warnings of a list and a list of contacts. Do not leave handprints on the mirror on the eastern staircase, thank you. Independent research presentation, first floor multipurpose classroom, come check it out. Wow, that presentation takes me back. Anyway, the mirror is on the eastern staircase, is the one I saw. Guess we'll go there first. Yeah, it's to the right. I can touch shit. I turn over the torn flyer, but I don't find anything in particular. Nothing's there, huh? Looks like it. A half-torn poster. It says lost and found in large letters at the top. Lost items are kept in storage in the staff room. Please check there if you're missing something. What's over here? Went to the left. Huh? As we enter the hallway, a small shadow flits across our feet. I turn on the flashlight to find... Bunny! It's so cute! Was that the school pet? The black rabbit squeaks and dashes between our feet. It rushes towards the eastern end of the school. Aw, it ran away. Is it telling us to follow? Yeah, right. New info was added to the spirit file, Black Rabbit. Oh, this is creepy as balls. The rain coming in from the broken window is making the floor cold and damp. The door is locked. Oh, that's so creepy. Turned around and headed back. Moved forward. Enter the room to the right. Are those fucking bullet holes? I'm gonna need an American to confirm this. It's an abandoned desk. The fallen desk is slightly rusty. Feel. I turn the desk around and stick my hand inside. Got holy hard hat. I doubt that's very useful. Well, you never fucking know, do you? Yellow hard hat for a child. It's got holes and is missing its padding, so it's likely not very effective. It could be forced on an adult head with effort. Hello. Chased by a rabbit pit. Funny. It's been going silly. We found a fucking bunny. Forward. The floor tiles have been peeled off, leaving bare concrete. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. The broken window is letting in piercing cold wind. It seems to be locked. The fire door is rusted shut and won't move. No! Climb the stairs! Oh no! This is it. This is the mirror I saw last time. I'm sure of it. Huh. Just then, a dull pain runs through my wrist. Like something is biting into my skin. Yep, ghost dog. To distract myself from the pain, I keep talking with Moe. It certainly looks normal. Yeah. What should we do? It's a dirty mirror. All the stains make it hard to see a reflection. He asked me not to touch it. I silently face the mirror, bringing my face up to peer at the cloudy surface. As I expected, I can't make out anything. All I see is my own shadow reflected as a vague, shadowy lump. My shadow sways in the mirror. At least, that's what I thought at first. I figured the shadow moved because I had. But the next time the shadow moves, a cold shiver runs down my spine. That's not my shadow. Something is in the mirror. Oh god, and it hates. Moe yelps and steps back. Well, that confirms I'm not hallucinating. There really is something in there. Every muscle in my body locks. I try to look away, but I can't even close my eyes. The figure's mouth twists. I don't want to look, but I can't even close my eyes. It opens its mouth. An odd voice pierces my ears. Live or die. Poke it in its plant eye. Am I pretty? No! Fucking no, no! No, no, no. Ugly as sin. No. Yes! If I only had that red stuff. I can't see well. Are you a grown-up? Nope, 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 nothing here but us chickens. I'm the tallest in my class. Big people aren't allowed in school. Huh? Suddenly, the mirror cracks. It cracked. Now I can't see. No more big people here. The figure disappears. Survived. A scream echoes from the other side of the school. Moe sinks to the floor. They gasped in panic disbelief for a while. I feel much the same. What the fuck was that? That was oh, the guard's dead. Hanahiko. Hanahiko just ate the guard. I couldn't say it, the word sticks in my throat. My mouth is completely dry. Oh my god, if I'd touched the mirror to, like, clean it off, I'd have died. Oh, fuck. I can't believe this. I thought I wanted to see a ghost, but to see one that clearly. No, it seems to shake the encounter off and return to normal. Hanahiko's words swirl around my head. Our situation is done a complete reverse from where we were just a moment ago. I can't believe I was complaining about not knowing what to investigate. Anyway. That scream, was that? Yeah, the guard we met outside. I doubt there's anyone else here. He might have seen something wherever he is, too. It sounded like it came from far away, a ways down the hallway. That would be the other side of the school. Yeah, let's go look for him. But if he screamed like that, something must have happened to him. Right as I respond, I hear someone whisper in my ear. Purify with red. I look in the direction of the voice, but all I see is darkness. Mister? No, it's nothing. Right, let's go. New info added. Do you reckon the bunny pulled like a, what's it called? We climb up the stairs to the second floor. What? I feel something soft squish under my heel. I quickly pick up my foot and shine a light down. What the tits? The hallway is covered in poisonous snakes. Moe lets out something close to a shriek upon seeing them. Snakes! We decide to go back to the landing. What the absolute fuck? What's that movie called? Holy Grail! Went downstairs. I ain't looking back in the mirror. I ain't giving him a fucking chance. Oh, it's so dark. What? Bird cry breaks the silence. I guess there's a crow or something outside. What the fuck? Both of the sticks are doing the same thing. Alright, this is messed up. I can't actually... There we go. The lights on the ceiling are silent and dark without any power. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Move forward. What? I hear a noise like something slamming against the door. Is someone inside? I shine a flashlight at the door. Oh, hi, mister! Out of nowhere, the doorbell's open and something comes flying out. Eek. Ray shrieks and falls down. I recognise those clothes. Some kind of plant covers half of his face. The part of his face we can see is twisted in anguish as he screams. No doubt about it. That's the guard. What the hell happened? Thorns are eating my face. It hurts. What's going on? Murray sits on the floor, stunned into just syllables. Bye, mate. The guard suddenly rushes for the entrance. And then silence falls once more. Well, that was fucked up. The only sound left is that of our shaky breathing.